Hey collective, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. All right, y'all, we're gonna tap into the midweek energy. Let's see what's going on. Remember, y'all, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force the shoe to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys, thank y'all so much for the support. Y'all, the energy has been crazy, chaotic. It almost feels I want to use the word chaotic, but I keep tripping over that word. This is like take 20. This is like take 20. I actually recorded yesterday, but there was something in that message that felt like it wasn't time for me to reveal it. And it almost feels like whatever is about to come out in this reading, it's something about timing. So there's a need for you to stay confident and 10 toes down, especially like if there's a whirlwind. I just saw a 111 on my timer. If there's a whirlwind of shit going on around you and it feels like it doesn't belong to you, so whatever is happening, I almost kind of want to like push the energy out because it just feels like everything could be caving in. This could just be your thoughts as well, collective, or this is just literally the energy that you could feel. Like it just feels a bit heavy, and you don't know what it is, right? And I think it's, again, there's something here that has to do with timing, right? Like it feels like things are aligning in a specific way where maybe things are not making sense to you yet. It's like you feel something is about to be revealed or something is about to come towards you and it's going to be transformative, but the time, it's all about time. This could be something about financial, material things, money, things, material. I don't know how else to put it. It just feels like a lot. So you just might be waiting on something. It feels like a piece of information. My right hand started itching a little bit. It feels like information for some reason, a message, email, something you've been waiting for. And because we just came out of Mercury retrograde, there could have been delays in communication or something like that. So you're just waiting. You're waiting. I'm hearing you're waiting. You keep waiting. And it could be tied to money for some reason. I feel like it's money, but it could also be, just heard a house. So you could be waiting on information about a home, either you're selling, you're purchasing. It's just Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We're going to see. I also just heard health, something about your health or health related. For some of you, you could have had some run some tests when it came to your health, and you're just waiting to hear back about those test. I don't know. It just feels really, like I said, very transformative for some reason. Like something about this piece of information changes the direction of, I guess, the next chapter of your life or the rest of your life for some reason, for some of you. Okay, this could be about a friendship. Or a friend could be significant. Aries, Leo, excuse me, why the hell did I say Aries? For some of you, you could be an Aries or a fire sign, but this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy. And look, transformation. Okay, so something about this friendship, there's something, either something transformative about a friendship. For some of you, it could be, okay, for some of you, it could be commitment. Why can't I talk? Somebody could be struggling with communication, like how they're speaking or delivering some sort of message. Somebody could be a Gemini, heavy Gemini, or I'm picking up the Magician energy in my third eye. So communication. For some of you, there's travel as well. So maybe you're trying to get the okay to travel somewhere with a friend, or there's something about a friendship here. So we're going to leave it there because I feel like there's someone here that either has some sort of information or a piece of information that clears something up, or what? Let's see. What I say? Veiled. reveal something. There's something is revealed. My right hand is, excuse me, my left hand. Did I say my right hand earlier? My left hand is itching. Okay, this energy, y'all, feels very discombobulated. That's the word I want to use. I feel a bit of nervousness. I feel a bit of I don't know why I want to say embarrassment. I don't know if that's the word that I want to use. I don't know, embarrassed. Maybe somebody could be embarrassed about what they have to say. And grounded at the bottom of the deck. So blue, communication. So there could be some sort of communication that pushes you to grow. Whatever this is. And I feel like there's a person in your life that's helping you grow and you're realizing this about this person. Or there is something significant about a particular friendship that's helping you unveil certain things about yourself or about the energy around you. So let's just get one more, because what in the hell is going on? Full moon, which we just had yesterday, and affluence. This just feels like there is a lot of abundance coming, prosperity. The energy feels like it flows better, or it's going to, because right now I feel, like I said, things are caving in. It just feels very restrictive or very limited or very, I just heard locked down or stuck. So there is something about a friendship here, or a person, or a particular, I just heard soulmate as well. Maybe that comes into your life, or that is already in your life, collective, that they are either they come to reveal something that clears something up for you, like they say something, they deliver some sort of message, or something could be exposed, or they expose something where it helps you see a situation a bit differently, and then with that, it allows the energy to flow better. Something about things flowing, or flowing through you, because it feels like you may feel very restricted, like stuck. And there's a need to end. Something about ending, putting those overthinking, or something about overthinking, closing that pattern, closing that cycle. Something completely ending. I don't know what this is, so we're gonna see, because it feels so crazy. And look, I said something about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the first person I see is the King of Wands, and then the moon energy again right here, Cancer, Pisces energy. Okay, what is this friendship? The Hermit, a lot of major arcana. So like it just, the energy feels really big, y'all. Really big. Really big. The Hermit, Virgo energy. That's funny. These are both opposite signs. Sister signs. Something about knowledge, education. Right now, y'all, like even me, like being in this reading, I feel very much so like in my head, right? Like I don't know if it's like you have so much information right now that it's almost like you're trying to figure out what to do with it, right? Like organize it. And Virgo does a great job at organizing. This could be a friendship. Maybe someone comes in and helps you organize certain things because something just feels so overwhelming. And it feels like it's either something ending, and it could just be, how can I put it? Something in the physical, right? But also It just feels like something with how you're thinking, like overthinking, ending that cycle as well. Let me see what the hell this is, because this is messing with me. What is the friendship? What is this? Yeah, look, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. King of Cups in reverse. Okay, the King of Cups can be very emotionally manipulative, unavailable. Somebody could drink a lot as well with the King of Cups. Is okay. This feels really... Maybe that's why I felt like embarrassed a little bit. Someone could be realizing how they could have overreacted or underreacted or in a situation. Because I see the sun, which talks about exposing and things being brought to light. With veiled being here, it's like someone is realizing something about themselves. Someone is realizing how they've been acting, or how they could have shown up this way with you, collective. Like this could be a friend that was one-sided, or they just kept taking but never gave into the situation or into the connection, or into the friendship. So there's something about a friendship ending, and maybe you're realizing that, collective, that if there's a friend that just, maybe you're growing apart or growing out of a friendship, and I don't know, maybe that's something that you're starting to realize now. And I feel like there's something about this particular person who, I don't know, you were possibly very close to them. They were like family, or you considered them a family, like they were family. There's a bit of emotional manipulation here with this King of Cups in reverse. I don't know if I already said that, but it feels, again, I feel embarrassed because I feel like this King of Cups realizes how they came across. And I feel anxious because I feel like this King of Cups may feel like they need to reveal something to you or say something to you. What is this King of Cups in reverse? Friendship. Yeah, four of Cups and the Four of Swords at the bottom. It's like, for some of you, could have felt rejected by this person, or you are rejecting this person. Four of Swords. Your mental health. I was telling you, something about your head, or overthinking, and just sort of mental illness, mental health. This also, collective, it kind of feels like us outside of you. Again, it just feels like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're grounded. I feel like you know where you're going. I feel like you understand that your life is abundant. I just heard milk and honey. You're prosperous, you're abundant, but it's like people that you're connecting with, people outside of you that could be going through these situations and things, but I feel like because they're so close to you, that it's almost like you feel obligated to help people through whatever this is. And I feel like there's a need for you to not. I mean, that sounds crazy. 1414 on my timer, which is 555, which talks about changes. So it's almost like you need to, like, you can be there for someone, right? Because I see a phone right there. So it's like you can be there for this friend, but if this friend is emotionally manipulative, or if they are, I don't know, they just come in to suck the life out of you, or suck your life force energy and your confidence and your whatever. It's almost like you pour into this person, but right now this person doesn't pour back. And I feel like they know this. Like, I feel like they are realizing this. And I feel like they also realize that you're over it yourself, right? Like, you're kind of pulling away from them, or you're just done. You're done talking to them. You cut them off. You just don't believe in the same things, you don't see eye to eye, you just, I don't know. For some of you, could have found out that they even could have lied, cheated, deceived, scammed. Oh, yes, this feels really nasty. I don't know what this is, collective. You're gonna have to let me know. Because like I said, for the past 2 days, I've been feeling like, well, today and yesterday too, the energy just feels so heavy. And I feel like it feels heavy because, like I said, these are people around you who are family, right? You consider them to be family, right? And although this is a friend, it just feels like you're losing a friend. But you also realize how this friend could be using you, right? Manipulating you. Or just not giving back what you have, poured into them. And knowing this, I feel like you're over it, right? Like you're no longer giving to the situation like you once were. Or okay, hold on, that's too many. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. The 10, excuse me, everything is fine. Somebody could have lied, backstabbed, cheated, deceived. There's definitely endings here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, a lot of 10s. 10, 10. I just heard like there could also even be like a bit of jealousy or envy because of what you've built, like what you've been able to build on your own. Like you have, you're, like I said, you're prosperous, you're abundant, but that's because you put in all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like you stayed, and I feel like this feels very pure, collective. Like your 9 of Pentacles, you building your own garden from ground up, and now you are enjoying the fruit of your labor. It's like, I don't know if this person was so used to, again, using people or manipulating people, and it's like you see them for what they are, right? And it's like, before it didn't affect you, but now, because you've built a certain empire for yourself, it's like you almost now have to protect that empire. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just let anybody in. This feels hard. What is this veiled? The Star. Yeah, it's, you're being divinely guided towards, I don't know, your life purpose, collective. Aquarian energy. Like you're being divinely guided into your life purpose. Your North Node. I just heard Aries. I don't know, you could be an Aries, or you could have a North Node in Aries. This talks about balance and harmony. Heavy on the mental health for sure. Like the Star talks about the crown chakra. I just heard faith and hope as well. Like something about you shifting your perspective, you shifting your beliefs, you healing certain things within yourself. The more you did that, the more you removed the veil, the more you went inward and realized your own toxic shit, the more you're starting to realize that there's people around you that enabled some of that toxic shit because that's what they were used to as well. But the more you grow, the more you heal, the more you see your abundance, the more you see that prosperity coming in because of the hard work that you've been doing, the more you can't associate, or you don't align with certain people anymore. And I think that's the hard part, right? That it feels so heavy because not because there's something that you're doing, it's more, well, I guess not something that you're doing directly to other people. Is more so it's something that you're doing within yourself that's triggering other people. And it feels like they kind of want to come towards you And instead of learning how to do things for themselves, or instead of being consistent for themselves, or show up for themselves, I don't know, it just feels like they want to come to you so you can fix the problem. No. The answer is no. Because now you're going to have to juggle, or now you're going to have no. You already have a lot going on with this Two of Pentacles. It lets me know that you found a way to multitask, prioritize, and you're still figuring it out. But someone wants to come in and they want to say, hey, you do a great job multitasking. Do you mind if I add this to it? This could be a boss, this could be a father figure, but because it says friendship, it just feels like there's a friend here who maybe feels entitled to you, to what you've earned, to what you've built, to your time, to your effort. No, and I think you're starting to realize this, right? I think you're starting to see things for what they are and who they are, because again, the more you're focusing on your own healing, your own purpose, your own faith, your own balance, your own harmony, the more things are being exposed to you, the more things that it's almost like a blank canvas, right? Like if you're the one painting the fucking canvas, if you're realizing like which parts of me are toxic and which parts of me are great, and you're not allowing other people around you to come define that for you, it's almost like, okay, you learn a new, how can I put it? There's a level of self-awareness that comes with that, right? When you really take the time to do that inner work, the self-awareness comes with that. And once you are self-aware, then you become aware of what is around you and outside of you that does not align with you, yourself, your sense of identity, your sense of self. And I just feel like that's exactly what's being exposed. And as this message feels really difficult, just like as I felt yesterday's message, because it's going to be a tough ending. It's going to be a tough ending, not because you can't do it. It's going to be a tough ending because, how can I put it? It's going to be tough because this is something new for this person, this friend, that, you know, like I said, you were always there to pour into them. You were always there to save them. They were always there to give them money. You were always there. You were just always there. But I feel like now that you're just like, you know what? No, like now I'm focusing on myself, my inner peace. I'm pampering me. I'm loving me. This is my self-love. You're just like, and again, enjoying your own abundance, you know, what you've built. You're no longer like using it to save other people or enable other people. This message feels tough. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just picking up because the cards don't look too bad. It just more so feels like, again, the energy outside of me. So there's a need for you to protect like your crown, collective. Like if you have been overthinking, just thinking about the situation over and over again, asking yourself, am I making the right move? Or is this the right thing to do for me? I feel like you need to trust your intuition and let go. Like release the rest instead of overthinking it, overanalyzing it, because that's, again, something about your crown chakra. There's a need for you to continue. The more you give energy to this outside shit that's going on, the more it takes away from your life purpose and what you're supposed to be working on. And I feel like, again, I think you're realizing that. I feel like you're realizing how certain people in your life were more so leeches than vampires than, you know, people that actually pour back into you. Yeah, the world. I'm telling you, you're closing out cycles. You're definitely closing out cycles. You're learning lessons. And because you're doing so, this is exactly why you're receiving this abundance and prosperity. This is exactly why now, for some of you, it's not that you weren't prosperous and abundant before, right? I feel like you've been sitting, or you've been in this energy for a while, but I think now what's happening is like you're realizing with this full moon energy, you're realizing which relationships actually aligned, like actually gave back to you as much as you gave back to them. I feel like these are things that are being revealed to you, and you're learning those lessons, and it's hard. Sometimes lessons can be tough, but again, it's not that you weren't already in this energy. It's just that now you're gonna enjoy it a little bit different. It's gonna be, yeah, you're gonna enjoy it a little bit differently, and you're gonna enjoy it with people who actually also show up with their own inner work, their own inner peace, their own inner abundance and prosperity. So it's like it's like they won't leech off of you. It won't feel like you're always the one saving the day, right? Capricorn energy with the World. And yeah, I'm not saying be stingy. I'm not saying be stingy, but I think you're entering a season of you having to be a bit smarter with, again, who you give your energy to, who you give your money to, where you pour your time and effort into, right? Like things are shifting for you. You're doing some planning. Look at the Devil right there, more Capricorn energy. I mean, Saturn is retrograde right now. So it's causing, I feel like, look, it's causing a lot of shifts and people realizing the type of relationships. Well, that's the Aquarian full moon that we just had. Yeah, the Aquarian the full moon, which here it is, that air energy. Like I said, I feel like there's a lot transforming during this full moon, and it has to do with maybe even your psychic abilities, collective. I mean, I know this is a side note, but again, the more inner work that you do, the more you have that blank canvas. It's like you can kind of see like clear. You can create your own reality. You know what I'm saying? Like you can now choose the colors that you want when you start removing all the fucking outside noise, the people telling you how you should and shouldn't paint, or what you should and shouldn't paint. It just feels like you're starting off fresh, and you want to start off with people who see your art, see the value in your art. For some of you, you could be an artist. You can paint, but yeah, something about your psychic or your crown chakra also being, how can I put it? It's like, not that you weren't intuitive before. I think that what's happening is like you're ascending, right? Like because you're learning the lessons along the way. It's like every time you learn the lesson, the more intuitive you become, the more psychic downloads that you receive. So it's like it's like every time you pass a test, it's like, okay, the divine giving you okay, great, you used your power to overcome that lesson. Now let me see if I can give you a little bit more power. And remember, with power comes great responsibility. So the more you know, the better you do, the more it triggers people that want to stay stuck. And I feel like exactly that's what you're realizing. The more that you don't stay stuck in these repetitive patterns with these people or places or things, the more you're rewarded with psychic abilities. And for some of you, I know you're like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Excuse me. Excuse me. I mean, it's a lot. With great power comes great responsibility. That's all I can say. Why do y'all think they make tarot and psychics and prophets so evil in the Bible? I'm gonna leave that right there for somebody to look that up. Anyway, I'm not gonna go too deep into that because it will create some problems. But anyway, yeah, the Hangman, the Devil, and the Two of Wands, like, it just lets me know that you're seeing the toxic shit. Like you're becoming aware of it. You're seeing where your own attachments, where your own temptations, where your own addictions and fears and all of that stuff. You know, you're seeing it and you're looking at it and you're like, okay, hold up. Yeah, you're right. My ego got in the way. My pride got in the way. I don't want to do that no more. Oh yeah, that I'm too obsessed with that. I need to balance that out. I need to scale that back a little bit. With this hangman right after that, like, again, it just lets me know that you're shifting that perspective. You're becoming aware and awakened. Again, that crown chakra is being highlighted with the hangman. So heavy on the crown. Like, don't be surprised if you start getting like little nudges or channeling, or you know, you start seeing certain things, because the veil is becoming very fucking thin. Just saying. And I feel like once you realize that you are becoming more sensitive to like certain energies, or sensitive to certain like or you start channeling certain things, it's like it's gonna put you closer to your life purpose. It's gonna attract the right relationships, the right soulmates, the people who are, like I said, it's easy to be around. People who are fun. I just heard people who are fun, go lucky, bubbly, exciting. But this is after you finally accept and see the truth, collective. I feel like with this midweek energy, it does feel a bit, I'm going to use chaotic, because that's, I guess, that's the word that keeps coming. But it's not because, like I said, it's not because of something that you are doing. It's because something that's being revealed to you. So you then have to not react to it, but actually align with it, I guess, with that energy, 10 of Cups, because you know where you're headed. Exactly. Your emotional fulfillment, your happily ever after. For some of you, it could be a marriage. It could be a, I don't know, like partnerships, friendships, family, all of that good stuff. It's like their energy changes once you get rid of the old shit. I did channel, you guys, for some of you, there is a need to get rid of, or maybe this is what you're doing right now, collective, any old items in your home, like clothes, shoes, furniture. There's a need to remove old items and to make room for something new, because those items also hold energy. So for some of you, you could be moving or relocating. So that's something that you are doing. It's like getting rid of old things, donating old, like I said, old unused or whatever items. Because there's a need to make space for new, for what's coming. I also heard something about energy being stuck or feeling like it's stagnant. So maybe cleaning, like cleaning your floors, or I just heard carpets, like cleaning your carpets, floors, things like that could help the energy move as well, like flow. So something about home is very significant right now. Like you could be doing a lot of cleaning house. And when I mean home, I don't just mean like the physical, but also like your friendships, family members, careers. Like you're cleaning house, like you're getting rid of the things that just don't belong anymore. I get it. I love it. It can be tough, but it is definitely worth it, especially if there's people here that are just sucking up the energy. All right, let me just get, what else? Do I want to pull anything else for the collective? This was pretty short and sweet. Yeah, look, there it is. The endings. Scorpio energy, cleaning house, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Calling justice on the situation, bringing things back into balance. And I like this. I mean, again, it does feel a bit uncomfortable. Somebody could be calling you. You may need to call someone to clear up some stuff or close out some stuff. I don't know. Yeah, look, someone's sad. There's a fork in the road, decision to make. Yeah, it's exactly what this feels like. It's like you're in a place or a point in your life where you know, you're just going in a different direction, and some of these people can't go with you. Some of these people can't go on this new journey. What else? Let's get an oracle message. Midweek energy for the collective. I don't know, y'all. This message felt like I was all over the place, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on around you right now. Like I said, and I feel like right now you're just in, maybe you're asking a lot of questions. Like, why did this? Why did that work out like that? And I feel like that's what's helping you learn these lessons and finally, you know, close out. And there's a need for you to be flexible, you know, flexible with those changes. Message for the collective. I just said, first of all, I said something about energy shift, I think at the beginning of the reading. Like there's something shifting and there's a change in the wind. And I said for some of you, you're cleaning house. And look, literally what came out on this card. Oh, I love it when my spirit team does this. Okay. Number 42. For some of you, it could be 42 years old. And it reads, it says, there are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off the dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Take your attention away from your goal Taking attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which brings you even closer to what you seek. So I don't know if I mentioned something about you staying grounded because there's a lot going on outside of you. So this is kind of like what I was trying to say. It's like there's a need for you to focus on just your daily task, whatever it is that you have going on, because yes, the energy is shifting. And I feel like you already shifted. I feel like you've already made the changes. I feel like in your head, you've already manifested a certain life for yourself. And I feel like what's happening right now, the 3D is catching up with that manifestation, right? Like it's showing up now. And the way it's showing up, it's by old things being removed, people, places, and things, so that you're making room for this new life that you've already manifested. Okay. I like this. I like it. So it makes sense. It makes sense why I felt all over the place. So let me know in the comments, you guys, how this message resonates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.